YouTube, what is up? It is your boy Duke, back here from sportsgamers.com. And in today's Madden 24 video, I'm going to break down the top 3 most dominant defenses that you need to be using right now to win more games. Now, we just had a huge gameplay patch, which completely changed the way defense was played. A lot of the defenses and blitzes that people were using before, they no longer work. So there's a lot of new defenses now that are really good that you need to be using. And in today's video, we're going to break down the 3 best ones. Now, for each defense, I'm going to show you guys the best audibles and coaching adjustments to use, as well as the best plays and setups. So let's get right into it right now. We're starting with number 3, and we got the 4-3 even 6-1. Now, if you want to run the 4-3 even 6-1, it can be found in a few different playbooks, but the Patriots playbook is going to be your best bet, because the Patriots playbook has the Tampa 2. The other playbooks that have this formation, they don't have Tampa 2. So as far as audibles go, you're set up right off bat. You have Samuel Blitz, cover 4 quarters, and Tampa 2. This defense will allow you to mix in the blitz and get pressure from coverage, as well as stop the run. So you can blitz, play coverage, stop the run all at the same time. Really nice, easy setups too. So the coaching adjustments you're going to want to use, I like having auto flip off and turning my zone drops for hooks at 10, curl flats at 5, and flats at 30. This will just allow me to take away the deep sideline and then the quick flat as well at the same time if I need to. And if I'm going to play match, I'm going to turn match on. So if I'm going to play cover 4 quarters, I'm going to need to have my zone cover setting to match and then turn my zone drops to default. If I'm playing cover 2 or man, I want these zone drops on. Now, we're going to show you guys a few different things you can do from this formation, starting with the Sam Will Blitz. So the Sam Will Blitz is going to allow you guys to still get really, really quick pressure off that edge. It's going to be a pretty nice 6-man blitz, right? Like I said, this defense effectively allows you to mix in blitzing from potentially cover 0 blitz, playing match coverage and cover 4 quarters, or playing a Tampa 2 style defense. Now, as far as personnel goes, you definitely want to put your 2 best pass rushers at the end, so that's where I put Bosa and Mack. And that's just going to allow you guys to get pressure when you rush 3 or 4, as well as when you blitz. Now, these outside linebackers and the inside linebacker, there's actually a trick to get DBs in the game here. You can get DBs in the game at all the linebacker positions, essentially giving you dime personnel. Now, to do this trick, guys, it's something you got to do in your depth chart, and then something you got to set with your lineup. And if you guys get to 500 likes, if we get to 500 likes on this video, I will post a free breakdown on my YouTube channel showing you guys how to do that. And if you're new to the channel, you enjoy high-level Madden content, whether it's tips or gameplays, make sure you subscribe to the channel because we do this on a daily basis. So, with this defense in general, whether I'm running the man blitz, the cover 2, or the cover 4, I'm going to basically just back up my corners individually on the outside. So to do this, you hit coverage audible, which is triangle Y. Then you guys see on the bottom left-hand corner, you get the individual menu popping up. That's X. You hit that. Then you hit the outside receiver's icon on the side you want to back your corner up. In this case, that would be circle and square. So I do one at a time, circle here, flick right up on the analog stick to back them up, man. It's really easy, and I've spoken about how effective this is before. Now, if you're a user, you just kind of want to stand over the center. This allows you to, if you're, rushing the passer, get more pressure because the center thinks you're blitzing. I do have myself on a blitz angle, whether I'm blitzing or not, because that allows me to play coverage with 3 people in coverage and then get better pressure, because the game will think I'm rushing 4. And then also, this is underrated. If the QB scrambles and your user's on a blitz angle, you can click off, and then the CPU will just take a perfect angle attacking the quarterback. Got a lot of fumbles this way. This is just a very good defense against those guys who want to quick snap plays like verticals or whatever the case may be. Because as you see, you just get super quick pressure off that edge. You just take away that first read, and then they're sacked. You run something like this, you'll have them seeing ghosts. And now you can go to your other defenses like the cover 4 or the Tampa 2, and they're expecting the blitz, so they're probably going to go ahead and max protect or something. Then they get all out coverage. They're screwed. Now, I've talked about how backing up corners is so good before. It allows you to really defend a lot of the deeper routes on this game really well, especially with the backed up 30-yard flats. It's really hard to get over the top of those. There are some ways, but most people don't know how. So you guys can see here, next thing you know, they max protect, and I only rush 4. We get a coverage, sack, fumble. So this defense, as you guys can see, really easy to run, really good after the patch, and with the personnel trick, actually get dime personnel on the field. So this is number 3 on the list. Let's move on to number 2.
Do you want to become a better Madden player and win more games? If so, check out my premium Madden strategy website, sportsgamers.com. I have built sportsgamers.com to provide you with the best Madden tips, best Madden ebooks and schemes, all from the pros at the lowest price possible. I have helped thousands upon thousands of Madden players improve their games, and I can help you as well. Our VIP Madden membership is our best offer yet. This membership will include all of our Madden ebooks all year long and hundreds of weekly Madden Vault tip updates to keep you ahead of the game. Click the link in the description and use coupon code DUKE for 10% off your order.
Guys, coming in at number 2 on the list is the Dime Normal. The Dime Normal allows you to mix in really good pressure with coverage defenses, and it can stop the run at the same time. So here's your Dime Normal audibles. You got DB Blitz 0, Cover 4 quarters, and Tampa 2. Got some blitz plays, some zone, some match. Now, if you go into coaching adjustments, you can see it's very similar. I like auto flip on, default alignment, and I have my match coverage on if I want to play match. I'll turn off my zone drops, but if I'm going to play man or zone, it's very similar zone drops, basically the same, 35 and 10. That's my favorite zone drops to use by default. Because, again, I can take away the deep sideline flats, quick flat, with the curl flat, play a double Mabel if I want. So like Tampa 2, that'd be like a really good formation for me to play double Mabel, especially if someone's using like a bench concept, like a corner route type concept. So again, pinch my defense, individually back up my corners, and with the flat zones, now I'm taking away the sideline. Now if they want to, try to abuse the flat, all I gotta do is put my slot corners in curl flats. And a curl flat adjustment to the slot corner is to the right on the left stick. Now, with my user, I'm just gonna look to defend the middle of the field. Someone comes over on a slant, post, texture out the running back out of the backfield, that type of thing, we can take it away. As you can see here, the running back's out of the backfield, so that's who I have to defend. There's literally nobody else open, and you're going to get a sack. Now, don't get me wrong. Obviously, like if you use this coverage over and over again, they're probably just not even try to attack the sideline and flood with a flood concept. They're probably going to go a high-low read over the middle, like a drag and a post. So you got to change up. But you guys see, for guys who want to attack the sideline with flats and corners and crossers and all that, super good job because it's really hard to get over the top of the 30-yard flats. You have the safeties deep to prevent any streak bombs. And then, you can't throw quick routes in the flat either because of my 5-yard curl flats. 4 down lineman rush resulted in covered sack. Now, they see something like that, they could be apt to be like, oh, just going to send everybody out. We're not going to even attack the flat, whatever. So they might go verticals, something like that. That's when, you could go the DB Blitz 0, man. DB Blitz 0 gets super good pressure off that edge from both of those slot corners. Even if they keep somebody in, as you guys can see here, 2 people come free, so you're going to get a quick sack. Your job as the user is just what I did there. Put myself on a blitz angle, take a step forward at the snap. Just see how it distracts the center for that split second. It's him being distracted for a split second allows, even with the running back blocking, 2 people to come free. Then I can just kind of take away that first read over the middle. Maybe it's crosser, slant, drag, post, whatever. It's a sack, man. It's a bag. So this is number 2. Let's move on to number 1 now. And number 1 on the list is the $3-2, man. The Dollar has been one of my favorite defenses all year, and now it's my absolute favorite because with the glitchy A-gaps and loops patched, the pressure you can use and generate from Dollar is so easy and so effective, as well as the different coverage offenses, or options I should say. It doesn't get much better as far as having options to defend any offense out there. Now, Dollar, just like Dime, you can find it in the multiple defensive playbook. That's currently what I've been using. Like it a lot. So here's my coaching adjustments for Dollar, and we'll get into my favorite plays and setups. So it's basically the same coaching adjustments as Dime. The only difference is I have auto alignment on base. Because when you put your auto alignment on base for Dollar, it just allows you to get the better pressure from the slot corners pretty much every play. And yeah, my zone drops are still 35 and 10. So same thing pretty much. Now, my audibles are a little bit different. Obviously, we got spinner, DB Fire 2, and then we got the cover 4 drop contain. Mostly right now, I'm mixing in spinner with DB Fire 2 press. Give myself a cover 0 blitz, which is man, and then a cover 2 blitz, which is zone. Some really good options there. So with the DB Fire 2, to show you guys how I like to utilize this, it's pretty simple. So DB Fire 2, all I'm going to do is pinch my defense. So you can do this out of spinner or DB Fire, by the way, both work. So like I get audible spinner, does the same thing. But basically, pinch your defense, you hit RB or R1, and you hit down on that left stick. That moves your DBs up in the box, and then it also pinches your D-line. Now, when I'm playing spinner or DB Fire, honestly, I like to back up those outside corners. Same thing, because whether you're man or zone, it just helps defend against the big plays. Doesn't really allow them to get anything crazy going on. Now, right here, if I think that they're going to block the running back, I might just let the guy blitz himself, like that inside linebacker blitz. However, if they're going to send him out, I'm probably just going to man him up. Regardless, I'm taking my user, I'm standing over this guard, taking a step forward at the snap, and then I'm just taking away the first read, whether it's like, so by the way, if I leave the running back unguarded and the running back goes out, that's me. But if the running back blocks, then I can just try to take away the quick read over the middle. Again, the post, slant, drag, all that type of stuff. But you'll see here, this guarantees yourself fast pressure for the quick sack. At the same time, we can do that same concept from DB Fire too. So like, it's, at the end of the day, if we don't want to risk, them being able to just use man beaters on us, hey, go to DB Fire. DB Fire will give yourself another option. You guys can see here, you still get the really good pressure for the sack. Really good change of pace, and you can mix in the man coverage, the cover 2 man, with cover 4. So if you only want to rush, mix in some coverage defenses and only rush 3, you can do that. Now, by the way, you can only blitz one side out of these defenses too. Say they don't block anybody, you only want to blitz opposite the running back, put some extra coverage out there. Maybe only blitz one slot DB, rush 4, you can do that. But again, you guys see, this gets 2 people free in there for the sack. Easy money, man. This defense is fire. Remember, 500 likes on this video. I'm going to post how to get the DBs in the game. 4-3 even at linebacker. It's fire. Check it out. Till next time, it's your boy Duke, and I'm out of here.